I'm Vijay Vaitiswaran, China Business and Finance Editor for The Economist and Chairman of the Ideas Economy event series. You're about to see one of the highlights from our 2013 Ideas Economy Innovation Forum. I hope you enjoy it. Tell us what you think at #IdeasEconomy.
At Levi, is how you obviously have customers telling you things all the time in stores and obviously on social media. Have you taken that intelligence in some ways to produce new products, new product lines or markets?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting when we look at, we often try to find that one nugget of insight or something that will inform, but sometimes it's great to step way, way back and picture if you could Google map way out on yourself, i.e. Levi's, and say, what are some of the big challenges out there from a style perspective, from a sustainability perspective, from solutions that are maybe expected but not clearly identified by the consumer? And for the record, when we talk about consumer, by definition, we're encouraging them to consume. How about we just talk about them as fans? Fans of your brand, of what you make, are great because they become loyal, but they also will tell you what they expect next. If Levi's was a band, they'll tell you they love the album you created, but if the next one isn't so good, they don't buy as many, and then you better create a better album. So from our perspective, we actually, when you talk about information intelligence, when you step way back and you say, well, what does Levi's represent over time? I would argue that Levi's is the most sustainable apparel brand on earth. And it's not because of our actions today. Think about in the 70s, you had a pair of jeans. What happened when they wore out? You put patches on them. You kept them going longer. And then when the patches wore off, you cut them off and you made them into shorts. Or you put them into a used clothing store. We have the #1 market share in used clothing as a brand.
Right.
Sustainable back in the 70s.
And did that come from customers telling you that? No, you were doing that anyway,
That
right?
was your fans saying, I
Right.
want my jeans to last forever. This
Right.
is my favorite pair in my closet when I go to. So fast forward to this century, and we find ourselves in a position where we know that sustainability is an expectation. The majority of our fans have an expectation that we will take a lead on this. And then they don't really tell you what to do. They just say, please take a lead. And so when you stare down 40 billion of these going into a landfill, 40 billion, by the way, a year.
It's a plastic bottle.
Yeah, plastic bottle going into landfill, you say, is there a solution? Is there a style solution from a plastic bottle? And then you start working on innovation solutions, blending cotton, blending what is essentially polyester. Let's take you back to John Travolta and the 70s on polyester. And you start blending and coming up with innovative solutions that otherwise wouldn't have existed. We could take 8 of these with some cotton and literally turn it into our wasteless product. You wouldn't know if you tried these on. Gone are the days where organic hemp was uncomfortable, too expensive, but you felt good because it was sustainable. This is a pair of Levi's from our wasteless collection. 8 bottles plus cotton goes into this. So true solutions.